Hey everyone, thanks for joining me again. So where do you find me today? Well, a place I never knew existed, a place called Harland Edge. I saw someone put an Instagram post on it ages ago. Apparently it's really nice when the sort of heather comes out. It's a bit of an unknown edge, I think. Because you got all the more popular ones. You got Kerber, Froggatt, Bamford, that way. But I thought Birchen Edge was sort of the last one, the sort of last edge coming south. Then I saw this. So yeah, it's just behind me there now. But yeah, I don't think it's a very well-known edge. But yeah, but then we're going to run up to a place called Hobs Hurst House, which is an ancient burial mound. So yeah, let's go and have a look. So it's been red hot here for the last couple of days. It's not rained for, probably not rained for a week. Yet, I can still find the muddy trails. Trail running. So this is Hobs Hurst House. So try saying that after a few beers. But yeah, you can see it behind me there. It's looked after by English Heritage. But apparently, it's about 3,000 years old. Most burial grounds around. This is rectangle. So yeah, it's well worth a look. It's not far from road if you ever want to have a walk up and have a look. But yeah, it's interesting. So this trail we're running down now, it's one of the old pack horse trails. So yeah, there used to be loads around this area because before they got rail and road sort of transportation, they used to transport everything by horse. So they used to use these trails from like Edale to Sheffield to transport the goods. It used to be loads of them. That's why you get a lot of like pack horse bridges. And you get a lot of like lanes and stuff called Pack Horse Lane. But yeah, I don't think there's that many now, but this is definitely one of them. So recently I've been watching YouTube and seen loads of videos about people unboxing trainers. They know everything about them. They know all the technology behind them and everything. And here's my take on it. And it works for me. I'm not saying it would work for everyone. But I never pay decent money for trainers. I never buy expensive trainers. I just, I go to a local, I can hear runners kicking off now. I just go to a local big sort of Sports Direct store. And it's like an outlet one. And I always buy AZAC. I think that's how you say it. I've always had that brand. And I just look for right colour, right size, cheapest ones. And I've touched wood, I've never had any problems. I've never had any, I mean, you're going to get blisters, trail running, your feet get wet in winter, or you get hot and sweaty, you're going to get blisters. You just deal with it, sort it out, job done. I always buy decent socks. But yeah, I mean, you might have seen one of my other videos. I run on treadmill sometimes, but the weather's bad and that. I've got it in shed. And the trainers I use for running on that, and I run up to half marathons on there. I run London Marathon in 2014 on, and I think I had them a year before that. So they're like 11-year-old. So they probably had it, they've got holes in back. But you know what? I never have any trouble. Put them on, no hassles. Now it might be because, I mean, I've worn safety boots since I was 16. So whether that's toughened my feet up, made my ankles stronger, I don't know. But, and I'm not saying it's for everyone. I understand that everyone's different and different feet and different stances and stuff. But yeah, it just works for me. I'm possibly very lucky. So I'll tell you a story about trainers. So I was on a start line of a marathon. I forget which one it was now, years ago. And it was full marathon, and I was stood at start line, and I was got chatting to the kid outside of me, as you do. And I looked down at his feet, and he got plimsolls on. You know, the ones that you buy your kids for PE in this country. I'll put a picture of them now, so you know what I mean. And yeah, so I looked down and said, "You're not wearing them for running, are you?" And he said, yeah, I forgot my shoes. These are the only things I could get. Anyway, I saw him halfway round, and he was flying. Anyway, I bumped into him, believe it or not, in the pub afterwards. And he was fine. And he did I think he just did over 4 hours on a marathon. So he did rate well. So that always got me thinking. Then I thought, I mean, he might be really lucky. But yeah, so you don't need expensive trainers. But if that's what you want to do and that's what you spend your money on, that's fine. But don't think, if you stumble on this channel and you're starting out running, don't think you've got to buy the biggest, most expensive trainers. They don't always work. So if you've ever been to Chatsworth House and Gardens, you've seen the big fountain. Well, that big fountain's fed by I think it's called the Emperor Lake, and that's just over here. We'll run near it, but I don't think you actually see it from where we're running. But yeah, but that lake feeds the fountain, and how they do it is basically it's just like a pipe that goes from the lake down to the fountain, and it's the gravity that forces the fountain. I think they can get it up to 200 feet. I think at one time it was the highest gravity fed fountain in the world. But yeah, if you've ever been to Chatsworth, you've seen it and you know what I mean. So Sheffield to Manchester, my solo adventure out training going. Well, it's been going good really. Been plodding on, get my long runs in. Did 18 mile yesterday. Doing 7-8 today. So yeah, good. But been sidetracked a little bit. Some of you have seen I did a video about my worst running year, and in it I detailed that I've not been feeling that good, and I've been in hospital for the last 2.5, 3 years, in and out, trying to have tests and they're trying to sort it out what it is. But they still don't know. And I was talking to a consultant the other day, and he said that I should back off on long distance running. Now his take on long distance and my take is two different things. So I'm just going to keep plodding on, possibly postpone. I was hoping to do it at the end of May, June. I might sort of postpone it to sort of late summer, early autumn. But we'll see how we go. We'll see what happens. But at the minute, we're just plodding on. So I've just run this trail down Front Moor, alongside at river. And I cut in a video from a few months ago. It's been the worst section of trail I have ever run. It's been horrendous. Because past that muddy and flooded, it's washed it away. You have to climb up, go along that edge there. Oh, Jesus Christ. So it just shows you a couple of weeks of decent weather. I mean, it's still wet in places and it's still a bit boggy, but it's at side at river, so it's always going to be. But yeah, it's a dream to run along today. But here, there's a picture of me and my daughter on a family hike that I think probably one of my favourites. So it's not that I'm small or I'm knelt down. That's a massive stone dry wall, that. That must take some looking after. So as you can see, we're in Chatsworth Estate now, and that was the hunting tower. So it's like a private tower, you can rent it out. You can stay there on holiday. There's quite a few properties in Chatsworth that you can rent out. There's one called the Russian House, and that's I went and did a job there, and it's like a private woodland track all the way up. It's probably about a half mile track all the way through woods. How do you do it in winter? I don't know. We had it before, but the house is, there's nothing around it, and it's stunning. So yeah, I don't know how much they are though. I bet they're not cheap. Now behind me, there's like a waterfall normally when it's overflowing. I used to be able to stand at the bottom and get soaking wet, but they've put like a fence up now to stop you getting in. And basically that feeds one of the streams that run through Chatsworth Gardens. If you've ever seen it, it's like it's like an ornate, loads of steps with water trickling down it. Well, that feeds it. It looks like somebody must have had a fall or something, or health and safety. And they've used to be able to go underneath it when water were running. In summer, it used to be lovely. Well, obviously someone's fell or heard some sense and put a claim in. So they've fenced it all off now. So like I said, there's a few houses they rent out. So back that way, you go back down there. That takes you to house, venture playground, farm that way. And then this way, we're heading back up towards Beeley Moor, hopefully. I've never been this way before, so let's wait and see. So it's lovely and cool now under trees, under canopy of trees. It's lovely. But listen to the bird song. I did a video, last video in fact, of why we run. It's been on my computer for ages. I've been meaning to edit it and get it out. But in it I sort of talk about road running and how I switched to trails and reason why. But you know, when it's like this, weather's like this, it's lovely and sunny, you're off work for the day, come out, no pressure, just a nice run. You can hear old bird song and stuff. Trail running's the future, isn't it? But ask me again in the middle of winter when you're up to your knees in mud, like what we just had, then it's a different subject, isn't it? But when it's like this, oh, it's stunning, isn't it? So now you can see it, that house there, that's called Swiss Cottage. That's another one you can hire out from Chatsworth. But just look at the view they've got. It's not bad, is it? So, like I said, we're back on Beeley Moor now, heading back towards car. So I just want to say a big thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and comment. It's ended up being about 8 miles by the time we're done. But it's been stunning seeing 3 people the entire route. I mean, I get up here early. I think I got up here for about 6:30. So it's midweek, so but come weekend it'll be rammed up here. But yeah, it's a lovely route. We highly recommend it. But anyway, thanks for watching again. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you stumbled on the channel, please subscribe. It would help the channel grow a bit. But until next time, thanks a lot. All my watch keeps doing is bleeping, telling me I'm off course. Picking you up, come on.